Right, so Sonika Danke joining us again, and Sonika, I think it was around 11 o'clock you went and you were on an emergency call with the Army Corps of Engineers. People from all over the state asking questions. They're giving an update because the big concern today, talking about the storm surge in Lake O.
Yeah, that's right. I promised you guys I would be back, and here I am, back with the information. That conference call actually lasted almost an hour because there were so many questions, as you mentioned. This is a major concern. Senator Bill Nelson spoke about this earlier today when he was at the Indian River County EOC. We also had Governor Rick Scott talking about this at the South Florida Water Management District. What they're really concerned about is storm surge that may be happening, especially as we now learn about this new track today. 7 cities around Lake O have received mandatory evacuation orders. Of course, that includes cities like Pahokee and Belle Glade, and we do know that they are right now shipping them to shelters via bus. Let's take a listen right now at what Governor Rick Scott had to say during his South Florida Water Management press conference.
Based on recent forecasts, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has been reviewing how the federally operated dike will be impacted. I spoke with Colonel Jason Kirk with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers last night, and the Corps believes there will be additional impacts from excessive wind pushing some water over the dike. While they have assured me that the structural integrity of the dike will not be compromised last night to keep Floridians safe, I ordered evacuations in the cities surrounding the southern half of Lake Okeechobee from Lakeport to Canal Point in Henry, Palm Beach, and Glades counties. This decision was made due to our sole focus on life safety as Hurricane Irma approaches Florida.
I know a lot of residents over in that area have been asking us a lot of questions. We weren't able to answer a lot of them because we were waiting for this particular conference call. I can answer a few of them now. Here's what the Army Corps of Engineers is looking for when they are considering what the risks are to the dike that's surrounding Lake Okeechobee. They are looking at the current lake level. They're looking at potential rainfall from Irma. They're looking at the storm intensity, so in this case, Category 4, and they are looking at the duration over the lake. This one is key, guys. It's 7 hours. Could be up to 7 hours over the lake.
That they're getting hit by these winds and this
correct.
rain.
And the last thing that they are looking at is wind direction. And that's sort of the question mark here, and that almost makes this more of a dangerous situation because they don't know what to expect. So they're sort of factoring that in to all of the risk, to the risk assessment here. What we will be seeing is overwashing and overtopping at 3 particular sites. One of them is in Hendry, the other one is in Glades, and the one locally in Palm Beach County is the C12 Culvert construction site. That is the one local. That is the construction site just south of Pahokee, for those of you familiar with that. What they did say, and this is very important because we are getting a lot of questions about what happened in 1928 during the Okeechobee hurricane. That was a devastating event. They told us over the conference call, this event should be very low risk compared to what happened in 1928. I want to take.
Because they're more prepared?
Because of the dike strengthening project that has been going on. But before I elaborate more on that, I do want to listen into Senator Bill Nelson speaking at the Indian River County Emergency Operations Center earlier today.
The lake is down to 13.5 feet. They can fill another 3 feet, which will not likely come during the storm. Mostly maybe a foot of water during the storm, but they can easily take up to 16.5 feet without the integrity of the dike being threatened. If you get on upwards of 17 feet, there could be some spillover in the Clewiston area, but they think that the dike's integrity is still there.
All right, so here is the latest information. They will be continuing to release waters. They're still releasing waters until about 4 o'clock today. The issue is they, of course, don't want their crews to remain out there when it becomes unsafe.
Naturally.
So that timing is still up in the air right now. At the last inspection, which was this morning, and then there were other inspections last night, no seepage in the dike has been seen.
That's good.
Good news. Good news. And then after the storm has passed, crews will be back up at the dike as soon as they possibly can to assess what the post-storm risks are.
And they were warning us even a couple of days ago that they are still in the middle of this project here. Basically, we started asking these questions once we saw what happened in Texas with Harvey. We took a look at this dike project. This is a massive federal project. It's still, what did you say, year 2025, right?
Is the expected end date.
So it is an ongoing process to make sure that this dike is good to go. They're always
Absolutely.
working on it, essentially.
And the dike has been strengthened in part over the past couple of years since they started this project, but you have to remember that the dike is only as strong as its weakest point. That's what they have told us over and over again, and unfortunately not all of the dike has been repaired. But again, what they're looking at right now is there should be only 3 locations and only 1 in our area, which is the construction site south of Pahokee, that will be seeing that overwashing and overtopping.
And
Right.
not that it's comforting when that's your home right there
Right.
in that area, but it is comforting to know that they are checking the dike. They are doing everything they can up until this point to make sure that the homes around there, and ideally no people because they've evacuated, everyone is safe.
And they are evacuating, and we are hearing that
Yes.
from Jimmy Johnson, because those folks know that
They're fully aware.
decades before we even had a dike there, that naturally Mother Nature, that lake would fill up and that water would overflow into the Everglades. They know that there, so that's why they know to get out.
And they'll be in constant communication with the South Florida Water Management District as well. There's a reason why this conference call went on for so long, right? I
Right.
couldn't give you an update
Sure.
sooner because there is just so much encompassing this situation.
Well, when we learned this morning that the storm looked like it was, is going to go up the spine of Florida, that was our first thought. We've all been talking about this morning. The biggest concern is what is going to happen to Lake O and the dike and all the people who live in that area. I mean, because it affects all of us on this side, but also on the west coast of Florida as well. So a lot of concerns and a lot of, we'll check back in with you. I mean, I know that the Corps probably will also have some kind of a check-in later on today to make sure we know exactly what's
be
going
here.
on.
Sonika, thank you.
Good information. We'll be right back.